I grew up playing sports as a kid. I started with sports such as gymnastics, which focuses on the individual, and I furthered into team sports like volleyball, softball, and cheer. I was given an opportunity to meet new people, learn the outcomes of a fixed and growth mindset. I learned the value of teamwork and learned how to grow after a hard loss, overall becoming a more well-rounded person. I know a few of my classmates play sports. Karen plays volleyball, Chris plays baseball, Zion plays football, and Sam plays lacrosse. And I believe they would agree that playing competitive sports has helped them become a better person overall. Let's look at how a growth mindset differs from a fixed mindset and how this can apply to playing sports. People with a growth mindset look at challenges and change as a motivator to increase effort and learning. Carol Dweck, a professor of psychology at Stanford University, defines a growth mindset as the belief that intelligence can be developed. Those with a growth mindset understand that they can get smarter through hard work, ask for help from others when needed, and rely on teammates when they need a boost. On the contrary, people with a fixed mindset typically believe that their attitudes and actions cannot be improved. They don't challenge themselves because they are ultimately afraid of failure. A fixed mindset is a belief that abilities and intelligence are set and can't be changed. People with this mindset tend to not challenge themselves and avoid obstacles that would lead to failure or disappointment. While playing sports, I have found myself experiencing both types of mindsets. However, I am confident that having a growth mindset has made me the person that I am. I have learned to adapt through the many moves my military family has been through. I have learned to take my mistakes as a growing opportunity, and I have become a more well-rounded person throughout. Let's continue to explore how teamwork, both in athletes and non-athletes, is essential in learning. Teamwork is essential in most situations. You must work as a team to score the goal, to gain the point, to run for the touchdown, and overall win. While playing sports, I learned that I must rely on my teammates when I am slacking. This can be translated into the school environment, work, and family situations. In an article written by Melissa Shuffler, a psychology professor at Clemson, and Dorothy Carter, a psychology professor at University of Georgia, the idea that teamwork is essential in multi-team situations is explored. They state that one lesson learned through teamwork situations requires specialization, flexibility, and rapid ideas coming from all different points of view, and that's an idea that would not be possible without teamwork. Through the teamwork I have learned by being a part of the sports teams, I've been able to translate that into my work field. I learned I must rely on my coworkers to perform tasks that I'm not able to do by myself. I am grateful to have been able to play sports as a child to help me discover the true reliability that comes from a team, which I use in my everyday life now. Along with winning as a team, I have learned valuable lessons by losing as a team. I believe losing develops a strong sense of personal growth and responsibility in which I personally have grown from. While growing up, like most children, I hated losing. As I grew older, I realized that losing builds character, and it made me practice over and over again until I finally got it right, which losing made me cherish the wins even more. As I grew up, I realized there will always be a winner and a loser, but both sides of the situation can grow from the outcomes. After losing a hard match while playing volleyball, I learned to go back to watch game footage and see what needed to improve, resulting in a stronger understanding that my mistakes lead to my success. In a parenting article, the author Katie Hurley expands on the idea that losing builds character, coping skills, empathy, and better self-confidence. Hurley states, "They know and understand that feeling of defeat. They also know that failure is short-term and opportunity for success is just around the corner. which reciprocates the idea that failure, while it's temporary, teaches us to learn from mistakes and turn our mistakes into successes. Although I do believe that playing competitive sports as a child, I've gained valuable life skills, many people and many parents shield their children from playing sports. Many parents often resort to control parenting to protect their kids from a wide variety of things like failure or injury. Jean-Michel Rubichard, a psychology professor at the University of Montreal, wrote an article explaining the threats of control parenting. The author states that as a result of this type of parenting, children become dependent on their parents, they are not capable of making their own choices, and they are afraid of failure. These outcomes can hinder the child's development through teamwork, self-confidence, and self-efficacy. In conclusion, I strongly urge you to adapt these ideas that playing sports as a child will further your development skills as children grow older. Enroll your children in sports to help them build social skills, learn the value of teamwork, explore a growth and fixed mindset, and have the ability to learn from mistakes. As I look back on my childhood, playing sports was a big deal to me. I enjoyed the time spent with my teammates and coaches, and I am thankful for the life lessons it has prepared me for today. Thank you. I am Savannah Fisher.